How you doing, baby? Hi, you guys. So, I definitely said I was gonna start posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I've been going to job interviews since it's summer right now, trying to get a job, so that's on me. But I'm gonna try and videotape a whole bunch of videos like beforehand so then I can just post them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That would be the smarter thing to do, but I've been struggling to get a job right now because no one no one helped me out. Well, I lied. I'm actually gonna start working at Burger 21. If anyone wants to come see me, I don't know if I can hook you up with the deals or anything because I ain't trying to get fired, but you can help me out by giving me a good tip. All right, we here, we all friends, we all family here. Okay, so for those who don't know me, I have a big reveal. Okay, so my mom was pregnant with me in her sophomore year of college. Surprise! I was the little gift, but um, basically that man is a sperm donor now. You know how that go. He came in, he went out. That was it. And then my stepdad, well, he's my dad. Like, for y'all who know me, like, that's my dad. Like, he's not my stepdad. He's adopted me and everything. We have a really good relationship. But, big reveal, he's Caucasian. Dun dun dun. No, and that's not how I got my voice. For those who want to try and come at me, because yes, I know I sound like Becky Suzanne, but hey, on the phone, it works, okay? I don't sound, I'm just saying, it works in my benefit sometimes. Bring out my white voice. I gotta do what I gotta do. But basically, one of the experiences that my family has often, because we are an interracial family, is like going to restaurants and stuff. They always ask, is this check separate? Like, you see me holding the child, my dad's over here hugging me, they're kissing, and they'll still ask that question. That make no damn sense. Like, honestly, like, if you want to be respectful about it, just be like, hey, are y'all ready for the check? And people will tell you, hey, can I get it separately? You don't really have to think about it. Or if they mess it up, they'll go back and they'll split the check. Like, sometimes it just gets me in my feelings, like, especially like some people like take side glances, or they're confused about like who's the mom, because I look slick old but not old, so like people think I'm dating my dad and he's like my sugar daddy and all this. Yeah, gross, first of all. But that's just a little like reason why I wanted to talk about interracial relationships today. Okay, just my point of view, my preference and stuff like that. But to start, I also want to talk about, so my brothers, I have 3 mixed brothers, all 7 and under, and they're gonna be trouble. I can already tell. They're already cute. Ugh, I'm gonna have to be at the doorway with a bat every time some girl come to that door, because I ain't having it. Ain't nobody coming up in this house with no babies. Sorry. Can't do it. But I feel like them being mixed is in their benefit and can also be kind of a disadvantage. I feel like the stereotype around mixed kids is that they're always like, I don't know, like elite or something, which is not true at all. Like, I'm pretty sure Julius won't be able to play basketball, but we'll see. Shoot, I don't know. He just 7. But one of the things that I like about them being mixed is that they get kind of like both cultures, like my dad's family is obviously like so different from my mom's family, not only because of race, just like how you do things, like holidays and stuff. Like, white people do things differently, and I didn't know that until I've experienced it. Like, of course, you've always like, people be making jokes online and stuff, but to experience it for myself, it's like, interesting. And I feel like it just gives you a good like outlook on life, to see it like that and to grow up in it. So that's why I want to talk about this. Basically, my personal preference are, I like to taste the rainbow, okay? Light skin, dark skin, my Asian persuasion, all right? I like all the colors. I really don't mind, like, as long as your personality is straight and you want to take good care of me. You could be purple for all I care. Pink, green, polka dotted. I don't care. Honestly. So as I date more, I find myself leaning more towards like a certain race, usually African American. And that's only because I feel like your experiences influence your preference. So, story time. Okay, so in middle school, everyone had them sleepovers, especially girls. You know what I'm talking about. You had that sleepover and y'all all talking about the boy that you like, and something goes down, right? So of course I had his phone number at the time. For YouTube purposes, his name is Bolton Deddy. All of my linear know who I'm talking about, okay? But basically, I really liked him. Like, I don't know, he was going through his little phases, little Justin Bieber phase. So I was like, dang, he cute, like he fine. And he'd be cracking me up in class. So I was like, I like him. And so 8th grade me decided to be bold and text him. So we're texting on my little Nokia with the antenna, okay? And I'm texting him, and he had just broken up with his girlfriend. So of course I was like, this is my time to slide. So he was like, yeah, I'm really brokenhearted. And I was like, oh, my poor baby. I was like, man, I don't even know why you dated her anyway. You need someone who can take good care of you. And he was like who? And I was like me. Asia. I need to have a sit down conversation with 8th grade Asia, because she was bold, okay? But he must have blocked me, because he ain't respond. And you know, 8th grade me panicked, and I was like, oh my god, he's gonna tell all his friends. I'm gonna be live for the school tomorrow, da 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 da. So basically he didn't respond, and the next day at lunch, 2 of my friends like had ganged up on him. Little did he know I was right behind him, because you know, like in the hallway everyone could be like smashed together and you wouldn't know who was behind you. But I was behind him while they were talking to him, and they were like, why didn't you respond to Asia, like, you know, she likes you? And he was like, I don't think black girls, especially once I blow up my phone. And I was like, dang, you just go out me like that. And of course, like, I was heartbroken, right? But I was like, just because I'm black, like, I'm not, like, we used to talk a little bit, like, I thought we were cool, but fine. Whatever. But that was my, like, legit first experience, like, trying to pursue a white male. But that was 8th grade, so it's changed since. But my other experiences with white men have been, like, people with jungle fever, honestly. And for those who don't know, jungle fever is when you have the attraction to be outside of your race, but mostly like sexually. So that's how I've kind of been pursued, like, as I get little. I'll be like, oh my god, like, your butt's so huge. And I'll be like, okay. And no, that's not for me. But I've also dated plenty of African men. Now, African men are so attractive to me, and my experiences have not been good, though. I'll be honest. Like, one time, oh my gosh, this was like, had to be like my second or my first semester of this year. Yeah, fall semester maybe? No, I don't remember. Shoot, it was in college. But I went to this big party, right? And it was lit and everything. And, you know, of course, I decided to be bold. I was dancing on this guy. He was, like, cute. And we were dancing and whatever. And I kissed him. And he had given me his number and everything. So I was like, cool. So I left the party. And he texted me. But he actually didn't even live, like, near the school. Like, apparently he was one, you know, a local who had came through or whatever. So we were texting, and this dude, like, legit, I'm talking about not even 24 hours after that party, talking about I love you. And I was like, wait, what? I don't know what you talking about. He was like, you're so beautiful. Like, I just want you to be my queen. And I was like, nah. So he got that smooth block because he started getting crazy. Okay, I don't like that at all. Like, love at first sight. Okay, okay. Like, I believe it, but I don't believe it. Like, you have to know a person. Like, if you just look, like, that's just attraction. That's just lust. If you're just seeing some person and you're in love at first sight, like, I'm sorry. Because once you get to know that person, they might be, and that's not love at first sight. So I don't know what you're talking about. You got to get to know the person. But those are kind of like my two, like, top experiences. And that's like, it hasn't taken me away from dating that race by any means, because obviously I'm the kind of person who's like, if your personality is shining through and we vibe together, like, nothing else is gonna hold me back from that. Like, that's just how I am as a person. Like, I can't. But those experiences definitely guided me towards different races. So I'm not saying like preference is a negative thing, because it's not. If you're not attracted to that race, there's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like people mistake that for like racism. Like, it's okay if that's just not your cup of tea. If you, some people will see, like, most black girls have a similar like features, usually fuller lips, usually a larger nose. Like, this isn't for everyone, but like most black people, these are the facial features that you'll find. So it's like, if you're not into that, there's no shame in that. And I think people have to realize that, like, people just have preferences. But being racist is like not even taking the time to know a person before you're passing judgment. That's how I feel. Like, if you are slick attracted to me and you just don't want to tell people because I'm black, like, you the boo. And that's what I gotta say about that. But that's my tea for the day. Thank you for joining me. And go ahead and comment if you had a relatable experience, or shoot, if anything comes to mind, man. And then also like and subscribe to my channel. Also, social media platforms, I'm on all of them: Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at Asia Lautner, Lautner 1. And have a powerful day.